Hello everyone and thank you for watching. This is Hadrian. Let's play some more Total War Attila in our Crown of Charlemagne series. So we've got a massive battle shaping up. This are the forces of the Caliphate. They control a settlement in what is modern day southern France. And they are moving their forces out of the city to fight our army that is mustering outside. And it is a big army. So let's take a second to make sure that we can give orders to everyone we need to. Their general needs to hang out with ours, so we're going to bring him in to do that. And their catapults need to line up with ours. Like so. The range of our catapults, let's have a look, is right there. So as soon as they start coming toward me, they're going to have problems. We're going to speed up time a bit and let our army get in position and see if maybe, just maybe, these guys decide to get a little frisky and come out and see us. Because if they do, they're going to be in big trouble. It's going to be fun to watch. Alright, so we have this army here. If you didn't see in the last episode, we have... Alright, here's our other armies coming into position right now. So we have a very thick line of swordsmen in the middle, and then a staggered line of spearmen on the outside here. Looks, for whatever reason, not very solid. See if you guys can actually group up and look a bit more professional, please. Please? Okay. Whatever. Alright, let's see what they're doing. They're getting their units in position. Every second that ticks by is a second that I am getting my full artillery complement into position. So they have a number of cavalry. That's where they're going to challenge me a bit. I'm surprised at how much of an army they've got. This is pretty spread out. But the artillery in the back is what's going to make the difference for us. They have no artillery that they're bringing out into the battle. They have an artillery unit here that they're keeping in position. But this is what they have going on. And they really are bringing everyone out to fight us. Which is exactly what we wanted. A massive battle right here. And we have cavalry to protect the flanks. Just fantastic. Meanwhile, our artillery is almost in position. We've got the game on triple speed right now. I don't know that they're actually going to come... Oh, here they come. There's the artillery line. Tell you what, we're going to go to flaming ammunition. Wait. Yeah, we're going to do flaming ammunition. Oh, this is going to be fun. With any luck... These guys, they're very slow. They're like snails. Look at this. With any luck, they'll get into position before too long. And we'll have some additional artillery damage as well. So let's watch this line as they prepare to cross. I'll take the interface away and we can watch the first couple of shots be fired into this line. Yep. I'm not seeing yet that they're starting to fire. So let's keep an eye out for that. Watch these icons here. Are you guys set to fire at will? Yes, you are. Okay. So they're going to just start firing indiscriminately, which is fine with me. Like, I don't really... Alright. Here comes the fun. Oh, man. Waiting for more. Come on, guys. You know you want to throw some more fireballs. Here they come. Oh, just one. There they are. Alright, so they were smart. They spread out a bit. Oh! Devastating hit. We just took out a ton of their men from that unit. Interestingly enough, they're marching. They're not charging right now, so they're letting my artillery look at those bodies. It's crazy. Their general is in the back. He's almost in range, and we're going to try and cut the head off the snake. Wow. It's an awesome artillery barrage. Is our other artillery in position yet? Almost. So this is going quite well so far. We've done a ton of damage to them, and there we go. We're going to have all of our artillery fire off a volley at that general, because he's in range, and that was a very stupid decision on his part. So let's watch. Okay. Oh, only took out 6 horses, actually. All of our artillery is in position now. Alright, gonna try to kill the general one more time. I just turned them all back to fire at will, so they're gonna try and kill whoever they want, really. Wasn't too successful in hitting their general, but that's okay. Here comes their cavalry.
The enemy are ambushing us.
No, they're not. Alright, I'm just going to meet their cavalry head on. Let's actually give some specific orders now to our artillery, so that there's no rocks flying where we don't need rocks to be flying, so to speak. I'm going to have a few units of my artillery actually continue to attack the general. Alright, so how are we looking? Attacking there, 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 the general, there, the general, and then there. Okay, perfect. And our cavalry are riding out to meet there, so let's watch. I really hope one of those takes out the general. That'd be hilarious. Gonna have to keep an eye on my cavalry here. Alright, this guy got surrounded somehow. Yeah. Don't know how that happened. Gonna break off some of my spearmen here. Alright, so they're starting to meet the battle line a little bit. Alright, artillery. I don't know what you're doing. Okay, they're attacking the units I told them to, actually. They've just moved up a lot farther. So now we're going to use our artillery to try and attack their further back units. Actually, you know what? No. I'll keep these two just focused on the general. For a second I wanted all of them to fire on the general, but I think not. I think not. Alright. Awesome. Okay, so their ranged units that are in the back are getting peppered by my artillery now at this point. Alright. The cavalry on the left flank did not do well at all, unfortunately. And the cavalry on this flank are not doing a good job of following my orders and taking out this guy.
Their units.
Alright, Alright, so that... Okay, we're doing better over here. These spearmen... Alright, we're going to have our cavalry charge in, take out these spearmen before they can get to our artillery. Oh, one of their cavalry already reached my artillery. Let's have our generals go back and take care of that guy. Yeah, that's because I just threw him into battle. Silliness. Alright, there's their general. Which means, hang on. All of you stop what you're doing. We don't want our artillery firing right now. That would be bad. We just... Wow, that was quick. Told all my units to converge on his unit, and they immediately just destroyed him. Awesome.
Our men return to the fight.
Yeah, you better. You're winning. Well, that was an awesome large-scale victory. Hasn't quite given it to us yet. There are still a few units, yeah, this one, on the field. And there they go. Praise the gods, your victory is moments away. It's actually right there. Decisive victory. Hopefully that will help with our war score as well. So we only lost 366 men. They lost 1,450. And I don't think I actually lost a full unit from that battle, so hopefully I won't have to spend any money rebuilding. They'll just replenish over a couple of turns, which will be nice. That is satisfying. Alright. So we're going to occupy Bayonne. We're going to move this army. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and replenish the army a little bit. Okay. And this army is still fully built. Okay, so I am actually spending a little bit of money to get... Okay, I need to repair Bayonne too. Crap. Maybe... Yeah, maybe this turn I'll hold off. Because my main thing right now is I need to repair this city. Okay. Yeah, so next turn I'm going to build that army up a little bit more. And I'm gonna bring Charlemagne down next turn. Where is that? Can I move you yet? No. Same turn. Okay. So things are looking very, very good for the Holy Roman Empire at the moment. I don't have any complaints. It was rough when the Caliphate declared war because for a second there was this feeling like there was this huge enemy encroaching on the western borders. But as a matter of fact, they're not very strong. And actually, we'll take a look at their military strength bar compared to us in the next turn. Smallpox, disease in Cottbus. All right. I'm going to convert... Let's see. I think is it an abbey that has additional... Yes, the abbey gives me the ability to... we're going to convert Cottbus to an abbey because that will give me the ability to reduce squalor in this area. Oh, we can do more research. Very good. Let's go ahead and research those new cavalry we were excited about. All right, Charlemagne's ready to march. Let's get him to the other side of the continent. It's going to take several turns to get him down there. My God. Yeah, wow. Okay, so that was one move. That's one turn. 2, 3, 4, 5. And he's only just west of the capital. So it's going to take him about 10 turns to get all the way down here. This map is deceptively huge. Matter of fact, I don't always know how I feel about it, to tell the absolute truth. It's a little frustrating. Alright, so more swordsmen. And yeah, another cavalry unit, because we did lose a cavalry there. Alright. And I'll need to do some converting here, because that's definitely... They have it built up as a Muslim city. And they have an army near Bordeaux. That's not very considerate. Let's fix that problem by moving an army into Bordeaux. Oh, man. Okay. I still have some money that I can spend otherwise. Oh yeah, this guy, I'd recruited a new guy here. In the next turn, he'll be able to move in range of Lipsk, which is good. Very, very good. So, alright, that church was destroyed, so I don't want to have a church there anymore. I've already got a blacksmith and a muster hall. Could just do a trading post. Help with income. Already got a hostel here, so I can already do some recruiting. Yeah, trading post. Income time. Very, very good.
Your armies would surely find honor and plunder in joining this war.
No, I'm sorry. I really am not prepared to fight them right now. I'm fighting the frickin' caliphate, okay? Chill out, brother. My brother keeps offering me more and more money to go back to war with the Nordalbingians, who I have peace with, and who my relationship is actually improving with. So, not necessarily a fan of that idea.
We hunger for battle.
Oh, man. I'm so close to being able to actually hit that army. Maybe I need to go ahead and build a navy. But first, let me look here. Yeah, we're going to build just a market town in Bayonne. We're going to convert their barracks. We already have a barracks here, actually, so we're going to destroy their barracks. And we'll keep their hostel. That's fine.
At your command.
Ooh, we could move on Pamplona right now if we wanted to. I said I was going to check out the strength comparison. It's still about the same. They're still third ranked. But we are going to be whittling away at them very quickly. We're going to take Tudela. We're going to take Pamplona. As soon as we can make sure this army is not an issue, which that's the question, is how we're going to do that. Maybe I'll just build a... I don't know. I don't want to build a navy because that's going to reduce our income pretty quickly. Huh. Let's see. What options do I have? I can... I'm tempted to use Adelhard the most. Because he can regenerate quickly. Yeah, let me go ahead and raise a fleet.
Assembling the fleet.
Alright, and also, let's have a look at our political situation. That's what I thought. There are some high ranks that are not filled. Arnulf, I'm going to move him up to Marshal. Ragenfried, he's our highest ranking non-family member guy, so we'll promote him to Chamberlain. And then looks like there's an empty spot that I can fill. Yeah, with this guy. Governor Anselm. Roland. Governor. Lower construction costs. Excellent. Character name Boso. Same thing for you. Lower construction costs. Very good. Alright, we're going to end the turn. So, okay, Charlemagne's moving. We're going to see this multiple times over the next series of turns because he's... Your path is blocked. Ooh. Now they're getting desperate. The Caliphate just offered us 3,000 gold to make peace with them. You shouldn't have declared war on me. You really shouldn't have. That was your mistake. So, yeah. They think they're going to get peace. No, I'm going to hit up a lot harder before they get peace. Alright, so we're going to use Charlemagne's influence for this guy, use Anselm's influence for this guy. Now, Charlemagne's path was blocked. So says the game. To move him down to, where's he going? Aachen? Yeah. God, I have a lot of money now. Finally. Finally. Okay. It's going to take a couple turns to recruit, but that is okay. I'm going to recruit an additional swordsman into this army and an additional archer. Wait. Let's rebuild our cavalry first.
At your service.
Alright, check this out. So right now, public order is going up to that much in Lipsk.
Bring me the ledgers.
Now it's up by 18. Actually, that didn't help too much. I guess that guy needs to level up a bit before he has more of an impact. Now we're going to move this guy out as well. So we're going to have all of our armies down here. Well, is that the smartest? I don't know. Maybe we need to have an army up here in case these guys get...
To your duties, men.
In case these guys decide that they want to fight me. Also, I need to convert Magdeburg into something that can help with squalor. Yeah, that's the thing that I need to do. So we have, in the last couple of episodes, really reversed, the tide that was happening for a few episodes there, where there was no income, public order was bad, and now we're actually moving down. We're hitting the Muslim Caliphate very hard. We've completely kicked them out of the area of France, and now we're going to start moving into Pamplona, Tudela, and also maybe take some of these territories. So I hope, especially as soon as Charlemagne arrives, we'll be able to expand very rapidly and control a lot of this territory, which will just be great. It'll help with income, and it will just help with influence. And, you know, we've achieved some of our victory conditions for this campaign already. We've established the Holy Roman Empire. We don't control Rome, which is unfortunate. We'll have to wait a long time before we can do that. But otherwise, we're doing pretty well. So, pretty well is what I just said. Very, very well is more what I was going for. Anyway, if you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, please. I certainly appreciate it. It helps you keep track of the videos. And I do new episodes in this series every day at noon. And when I'm done with this series, there will be more Grand Strategy every day at noon. So I hope you'll do that. And of course, like the video, comment below if you enjoyed it, or if you just want to give feedback and or talk about it and or ask a question and or anything. I like hearing from you. So anyway, thanks for watching. I will see you guys next episode.